Hi, I'm Sajana Binil. I'm the founder of Business Analysis Hub, the fastest growing community of business analysts here in India. And in today's video, I'm going to take you through a tour of SQL, which is Structured Query Language. So what is SQL? SQL, as I told you, stands for Structured Query Language, is the language that the database understands. So just like you and me are interacting using the English language, your application or code interacts with the data store using SQL language. So SQL is a powerful tool for business analysts to extract valuable insights from the database. So just imagine yourself as a business analyst who is working with loads of data and you want to extract some specific information or generate some reports based on specific inputs from the senior management. Then using SQL, your job becomes relatively easy because you can extract just that specific information that you're looking for and generate the report that your senior management expects. So before we dive in, let's understand some key concepts. SQL revolves around databases, tables, queries, and some crude operations. CRUD, create, read, update, delete operations. These are some of the operations that we are going to see in today's video. Now, before we jump into the crude operators, if you intend to install the database in your laptop, you can do so. You can install SQLite, which is a lightweight and beginner-friendly database. The link to SQLite is in the description box below. You can click on the link. The site gives you step-by-step instructions on how to install SQLite in your laptop. Once the database is installed, you can go through the basic structure of the sample tables given over there and how they are interconnected. So you can pause the video here now, get the database installed, and restart the video to go through the SQL queries. So you can start writing the SQL queries in the database itself and see the output. So pause the video and get started. Now, what does a database consist of? A database consists of several columns and rows of data. So each column contains a specific attribute and each row contains a value corresponding to the specific attribute. So you can just imagine this as an Excel sheet which is having data spread across several columns and rows. So the column headers can be employee ID, employee name, employee address, the contact number, so and so. And the rows will have information about the individual employees. That's exactly how a database table looks like. So let me share my screen and show you some sample databases and tables. So take a look at this database schema. In order to avoid complexity, I have used a very simple structure of just 3 tables. So imagine this structure as part of a database schema of an e-commerce website. So the users table will contain details of all the users who are registered on the e-commerce website. Products table will have details of all the products that are available on sale on the website. Then the orders table will be derived from users and products, which means as soon as a customer places an order on the website, the user ID will be derived from the users table, the product ID which he is ordering. The product ID of the product that he is ordering will be extracted from the products table and a row will be populated in the orders table which will show that so and so user have ordered the following products. So if you look at these tables and how they are interconnected, orders table is connected to both users and products table and extracts information from both these master tables. Also, in the database world, there is a concept of primary key and foreign key. Primary key always serves as a unique identifier for a record. Like in users table, the user ID, the first column ID, serves as a primary key for the users, where every users will have a unique ID. There will be no duplicates. Products is having an ID, product ID, which acts as a primary key in the products table, which means every product in the database will have a unique identifier associated with it. Okay, so we have users and products table with 2 primary keys. Now both of these user ID as well as product ID become foreign keys in the order table. So the order table has its own primary key called as order ID, and user ID and product ID are foreign keys in this table. So it's called foreign key when it is an ID coming from a different table. So this is how you understand relationships between tables in a database. Now let's look at some of the commands, SQL commands that you can give your SQL query analyzer to understand how data is extracted as well as how data is added or deleted in the database. So let's look at some of the predominant SQL commands used in the SQL world. SQL command number 1, create database command. Create database command, as the name suggests, is used to create a database. So the syntax for this is create database and the name of the database. A database is a cluster of tables and queries. Understand that. These tables and queries will contain the data used in your project. So the syntax for create database is create database and name of the database. Here we are creating a database called as marketplace. So create database marketplace that can store the information in your application. Now inside the database, you need to create some tables that can store information from the application. So we use the create table command. Take a look at the syntax for the create table command. Here we are creating a table called as products. Since the table products is being created inside the database marketplace, we say create table marketplace dot products, and then the syntax that follows shows you the columns that should be a part of this table. So product ID, product name, product category, product description, and price are the names of the columns. Just beside the name of the columns are the data type. What is the data type of that particular column? For example, product ID is integer. That means it will take in only numerical values, whereas product name is varchar. It will take a mixture of alphabets as well as numerical values. Please take care that you follow the syntax and do not miss the round brackets and the semicolon, or the SQL query will not work. So create table, the name of the database dot the name of the table, followed by the column names. Now that we have created the database and the table, it is time to insert some information, some data into this table. Now, when you want to insert some data into a table, naturally, the command that you use is insert into command. Take a look at the syntax for the insert into command here. So insert into, I give the name of the table, followed by the name of the columns, and followed by the values you want to insert. So product ID, product name, product category are the name of the columns in the products table, followed by the values that you want to be stored in these columns. Okay, so follow the syntax on the screen and you will be able to insert values in the products table. The next command is the update command. Update command, as the name suggests, helps you edit values that you have already inserted in the table. So if you want to update a value in a table, use the update followed by the name of the table, set followed by the name of the field equal to the value that you want to set. Take a look at the example on the screen. Update customers set contact name equal to Alfred Smith, comma, city equal to Frankfurt. Now this particular SQL command will set contact name and city as Alfred and Frankfurt for all customers in the customer table. Now if you want to do a selective update, what do? Well, here it comes. So here is the second syntax. Update customers set contact name equal to Alfred Smith, comma, city equal to Frankfurt, where customer ID equal to 1. Write in the comment box, guys, what is the output of this particular query that you are seeing on the screen. What kind of records it will update. The third query will update the contact name of all the records where city is Mexico. Now the next SQL command is the delete command. As the name suggests, delete command is used to delete information from the table, delete data from the table. So we say delete from name of the table where customer name equal to Alfred Smith. Take a look at the syntax on the screen. Delete from table name where column name equal to the value that you want to search in the table. So as per this syntax, it will delete all the records where contact name is Alfred Smith. Now if you use the delete command without a where clause, it will delete all the rows from the table. So be very careful about that. So if you say delete star from customers, it will delete all the rows. Now, if you want to extract selective records from your table and view those records, create a view of that records, you use a command called as a select command. So select star from customers. What will it display? Select star from customer will display all the columns and all the rows that exist in the customers table. So the entire table will be displayed. Select customer name, comma, city from customers. Now here I'm doing a selective call. So here it will display only the customer name and city from the customers table. You can practice writing these commands in the website W3 Schools. It's a very good website, guys, where you can write and practice these SQL commands for yourself. If you have already downloaded SQLite, then definitely, as we are going through these videos, write the SQL command and try the output and post it in the comment box what was your finding. Now on your screen are some more examples of the select command where we are selecting all records from the customer table where city is equal to Mexico. Select product name from product master where price is lesser than or equal to 4,000. Now write in the comment box, guys, what exactly will be the output of the second query. Select product name from products master where price is lesser than or equal to 4,000. Select product name from product master where price is between 1,000 to 2,000. This is the between clause which is used to search for a range of values within the table. On the screen, you will see a couple of operators like the distinct clause. Distinct clause is to extract distinct values from a table. Like for example, if you say select a distinct country from customers, in the customers table, there might be multiple occurrences of a particular country. India mentioned multiple times, United States mentioned many times, Canada. But when you do a select distinct country, it will show you just one occurrence of the field country. So that means you can, at a very high level, get a view what countries exist in the customers table. Similarly, you can use operators like and or not with your where clause to further filter the records. Some of the examples are given on the screen. Select star from customers where country equal to Germany and city equal to Berlin. So two clauses are joined by the and clause. Select star from customers where city equal to Berlin or city equal to München, okay, or either of the one. And the last one is the not clause. So write in the comment box, guys, what do you think will be the output of this query, which is select star from customers where not country equal to Germany. So hope as we go ahead, you are learning. So pause this video wherever necessary, try the SQL query in SQLite and see if it works. Now the next one is the order by clause. Order by clause is used to sort records either ascending or descending order. So take a look at this syntax. Select star from customers, order by country in the descending order. So this is how you mention when you want to sort all the countries in a descending order. So a summary of some of the most important SQL commands is shown on your screen. We have select, update, delete, insert, create database, create table, and also drop table. What does drop table do? Drop table will remove the complete table along with its structure. Remember, delete table will delete all the rows and make the table empty. But drop table will drop the table altogether. Now, there is a concept of joins in SQL. What does a join do? Join helps you extract information from multiple tables. So that means if you want to create a report for your senior management where you want to extract information from multiple tables, customer table, orders table, products table, then you need to use a join. So far, the queries that we have seen, they were all extracting information from a single table. But if there are multiple tables where different information is stored, you might want to use a join to connect the tables and extract information. So in that case, let's look at some of the joins. We will look at a left join and a right join. Here is the syntax for a left join. Select customer.customer name, comma, order.order ID. Now here two tables are being used. Which are those two tables? Customers table as well as orders table. So we are extracting customer name from the customers table and order ID from the order table. From customers, left join orders on customers.customer ID equal to orders.customer ID. Now, when you're creating a join, we need to find which is the common field in both the tables. In our case, the common field is customer ID. Customer ID exists in customers table also, or it exists in the order table also. So we create a join between the common field that is existing in both the tables. So your left join will be on customer ID. Now I have also added an additional, that is order by customers.customer name. That means my output will be sorted based on the customer's name. You can even remove it if you don't want that. So the concept of left join is that only selective records from the right table will be included in your result, and all the records from the left table, that is a customer's table, will be included in your result set. So if you want all records from the customer table and selective records from the order table, then you need to use a left join. Now take a look at the right join, guys. Right join is used when you want to extract all records from the right table and selective records from the left table. Here again, we need to find which is the common field and then create a join between those fields. Take a look at the syntax here, guys. Select orders.order ID, comma, employee.last name, comma, employee.first name. From orders, right join employees on orders.employee ID equal to employees.employee ID, order by orders.order ID. Okay. So we are joining using the field called as employee ID. This is how the right join will look like. And like I told you, your result set will include all records from the right table and selective records from the left table. So in this video, we took a look at some of the basic SQL commands which a functional business analyst should be knowing, either to add data to the table or to extract information and create a report out of that data. Okay, SQL as a language becomes more complex when you get into triggers, procedures, but this is not required for a business analyst. If you are a programmer or a database administrator, then you need to deep dive into SQL. Okay, and in our role, we don't need to deep dive. If you know these basic commands, then you can comfortably apply for positions where they have mentioned that SQL knowledge will be preferred. Yes, guys, you can make use of this video if you are preparing for a BA interview and you feel that your SQL skill will be tested. I hope this video helped you. If it has helped you, give us a like, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell to receive many more videos like this. That's all for now. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.